Hey everyone, welcome back and happy, what is it, Wednesday? I can't keep up anymore. Honestly, wow, what a week. I wanted to say because we are about to go live and we have a very special guest who's joining us today. It will be Jason and I, not Ricky and I, because Ricky is living his best life in Puerto Vallarta. I don't know if he's going to run into Vicky Gumbelson or not, but I definitely am manifesting that for him. It's been a wild week so far, and I have been met with so much kindness and so much love, and I just appreciate you guys so much. If I had $1 for every time I said so much, but thank you. I'm going to leave it at that. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but again, I'm going to pin the link in the comment section of this video because we are going live at 12 p.m. Eastern today with Jason. And we have a snowflake calling in. So before we jump in, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys. So this is wild. Now, we talked a little bit about this before, but on the second channel, we used it as extra coverage. But since today is a little bit of a slower day, so I say that it's 10:30 in the morning, which means it's not even 8 a.m. on the West Coast. It's a slower day. There's a lot to unpack here. So let's just get into it because I feel like it needs to be talked about. Anyways, RadarOnline.com came out with exclusive details saying exposed Mary Cosby's son, Robert Cosby Jr., is facing a DUI and drug possession as far as charges following a 2020 run-in with the police. Well, what they said was, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Mary Cosby's son was accused of driving under the influence and possessing marijuana during a 2020 encounter with the police. I would love to see if we're denying this only because did you see the post? Did you see the thing with the tongue? And if you see the tongue, you see all of the little pills and stuff on it. It's probably not something you want to do, especially if you had a 2020 run-in with the police. Maybe not the best idea. This has stupid written all over it. I think that's probably the nicest way I can put that. But moving forward, because we got to move forward, but it does have stupid written all over it. Over the past couple of weeks, Robert Cosby, who is 20 years old, has caused concern with disturbing posts on social media. One image showed Mary's child holding marijuana and another with unidentified pills in his mouth. That's the stupid part. In 2021, Mary and her son Robert faced criminal charges for allegedly providing shelter to a runaway and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. The alleged offense took place on April 8th of 2021, according to local reports, but sources claim the mother of Robert Jr.'s girlfriend called the police. The mother was reportedly upset that her child had been staying at Mary's home. At first, I was like, maybe it's because she's young. And, even as a parent, and I'm not a parent, I'm just a parent of two naked little titty tats and two dogs, but as a parent, yeah, if my daughter is underage, even if she's 17, you're staying in my house. When you're 18, do whatever you want. While you're 17, you belong to me. I am responsible for taking care of you. And it sounds like, based off of what we're hearing now, with Radar and the photos, the posts, the social media posts, that the mom had a good inclination that something was not right. And then you post all of these disgusting photos where you're like with the pills and the holding the big bags of marijuana and whatever. And if you're into it, great, fantastic for you. If you're stupid enough to be pulled over for DUI and possession, and then you go on social media, you're stupid enough to advertise it. I don't like the word stupid. This is one of those moments where I'm not calling him stupid. I am saying this situation in itself, if you can't look back and say that this is stupid, what are we doing? Okay. So In 2021, again, Mary and her son, Robert, they faced the criminal charges, but now Robert and Mary pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. Okay. The case was eventually dismissed by prosecutors in February of 2022. Mary spoke out after the charges were dismissed, and she said, "I don't live my life to please people. I live my life to please God, to the people who are committed to believing lies." RadarOnline.com has uncovered additional court records that show that Robert had a run-in with the law in 2020, and the situation was first reported on by Starcasm. On December 12th of 2020, Robert was pulled over for a traffic violation, and the police claimed that Mary's underage son was driving under the influence and was found to have had marijuana slash spice on him. I don't know what the hell spice is, but I don't do drugs, so there you go. In addition, prosecutors claimed that Robert was driving without a valid driver's license, also a stupid thing to do. In March of 2021, Robert Jr. reached a plea deal with the government, and he agreed to plead guilty to driving under the influence, and the other charges were dismissed. So the court sentenced Robert to 180 days in jail with 178 days suspended. He was allowed to complete 48 hours of community service in lieu of the 2 days behind bars. What a joke. Robert was also ordered to pay fines, complete 12 months of probation, and attend a victim impact panel. Mary has not spoken about the rest, but Mary is married to her late grandmother's second husband, Robert Cosby Jr., and the two have been together for 20 years. Now, the only son or child that they have is Robert Cosby Jr., but recently on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Mary found out that her son had been secretly married for a year, as you guys know. There is so much going on in this, and so much that just is like cause for pause. You get pursued by your girlfriend's mother because she is underage living in your house. Mary, as an adult woman, as a mother, as the head of a church, as anyone, you can't sit there, and I get where she's like, he lives in the West Wing. I live in the East Wing. I don't know what he does. I didn't know that he was married for a year. Well, then get your head out of your butt. Like, what? I know everything that happens in my house. Now, mind you, do I live in a mansion? No, I don't. But even if I did and it was my kid, I would know everything that was happening in that house. So the fact that I think that we're playing dumb. I think that this is one of those moments where we're trying to play smart and stupid at the same time. One of the things that I hate the most, and so many people are guilty of playing smart and stupid, it just drives me absolutely insane. But for Mary Cosby, it's like, you know this underage girl should not be in your house. You know that they're in the room and they're on their own little wing. And you know what goes on. You know that your son was pulled over for drugs or these violations, or even if you don't, then what does that say? Do you not read the headlines? Do you not have Google alerts? Is your assistant not setting it up? Is the woman who is your family member who's been around for 20 years that you don't even know anything about her family not setting it up? Can you make it make sense? And I'm not trying to attack Mary Cosby because guess what? Mary Cosby wasn't the one who got the DUI or the drug possession charge. It wasn't. It wasn't her. And she was relieved of any negativity when it came to the daughter, the woman's daughter who was staying at her house. So Mary Cosby's free on this because he, in my eyes, is a grown-ass man. So Mary Cosby's son is just doing one dumb thing after another. You're 20 years old now, bro. Gotta grow up. I want to hear what you guys think. Go ahead, comment below, smash that like button, show some love, and please don't hold back on this one.